What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about being still. There's so much power in being still, like unbelievable power that you don't even realize. Whenever you're in a situation and you want to feel like everything's chaotic, you don't know what to do, the best thing I can give to you is to be still. The reason I say that is because if you're trying to figure life out and you're trying to do so many things and you don't know what to do next, it's better to be still than make so many mistakes trying to figure life out. You know what I'm saying? And so be still. The way that I like to think about it, it's like a tornado. Because in a tornado, on the outside, it looks very chaotic. It's very disruptive, right? It's having a lot of destruction. But on the inside, in the center of a tornado, is the quietest place. And the center of it, there's like nothing going on. So the way that I think about it is, if you're in the middle of your tornado of life, around you seems very chaotic. But if you stand still, then you can be able to focus on everything that's going on in your life, right? If you're over there trying to, get involved into this, get involved into that, trying to do all these things, trying to figure life out, you're going to end up in the tornado trying to figure out why your life is so chaotic. You know what I'm saying? So the best advice I can give to you, if you feel like life is kind of lifing you right now, you don't know what you want to do, be still and ask God where He wants you and what He wants you to do. That's the best thing I can give you. You have to learn how to be able to be still, to have the right steps to take. That way you aren't misleading yourself. You're trying to figure life out on your own, as well as trying to figure everything out at the same time. And what it does to your mind and to your body is that it wears you out quicker, because you're trying to cater to so many things at the same time. One thing at a time, but focus on what you need to cater to. Slowing down is one of the best things that you can do, because if you're sitting there and you start analyzing what your life needs to look like, then it lets you take the right steps instead of you taking the wrong 10 steps. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather you take 2 right steps than 10 wrong steps, just because you're trying to do something so consistently or so quickly, right? Take time and to slow down, be still. And I think that, when I think about a tornado, it's one of my perfect examples, because when you look at a tornado, like I said, it's like so destructive. Everything is being destroyed around it. Anything it touches, it becomes destroyed. It's flinging stuff around. Maybe if you're in it, you can't even see what's going on in it. You might, what I've seen in movies is that if you're flying in it, you're getting hit by stuff, right? It's able to pick up anything of any type of weight. All of a sudden, you got animals flying around, you got couches flying around, you got a bunch of bricks and a bunch of, building pieces flying around in there, all types of stuff, right? And if you compare that to your body, you compare that to basically how your mind can be. You start picking up all these things that are unnecessary, all these things that you don't even have to put yourself through, or that you don't even have to think about. But because you're in this tornado of life, you're like, oh, I feel like I need to figure it out. I need to be able to do this and this and this, right? I need to be able to add this to my life so I can actually try to figure out this problem. But it's unnecessary. And it's really the wrong thing. Again, it's 10 steps that's going to not get you anywhere. Instead, be the center. Be the center. And, it's a fun fact to those that didn't know it, but the center is always the quietest. Figure out how to be the center, and God will give you the peace. You know what I'm saying? That's going to seem like life is very chaotic and it's all over the place. But the moment that you sit back and you're like, man, I'm glad that I have control of this situation. I'm glad I have control of my mindset. I'm glad that I have control of something in this. It gives you a peace of mind. So I said those things to say, start training your mind to be still when things get chaotic. Start becoming observant. Start becoming more patient, right? Start asking more questions when things don't seem right. Start doing things that are actually going to get you more answers than you just being so quick to act on them. Because actions are great, but actions also have a lot more weight to them than you taking the right steps. If you don't take the right actions, then it could give you more debris and give you more, unnecessary things in your tornado. But if you take the right things, maybe it can take the tornado out of your life. And all of a sudden we're down to this little bit of wind, right? Find what works for you. And I don't know what works for everybody, because life varies on people's situations and people's lives, how they interact with things and all that type of stuff. But I know that for myself, when I've had moments where I didn't know what to do, when I didn't know what the next step was, or, you know, being in an unknown territory, it gave me a lot of peace of mind to be like, look, this is what we need to do. This is what we're going to do. Let's take a moment and analyze the situation. And if you have emotional stability and you have a high EQ level, then you should already know to be able to stop and analyze the situation. So this is a really quick video, y'all. I just feel like somebody needs to know it's okay to be still. It's okay to be still. Because I'd rather you take 2 correct steps than 10 negative steps and you end up in the wrong direction or end up in a bigger ditch. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't always have to be, let me fix it. Sometimes it can be, or what I think it should be, is let me take this moment to analyze how I can be better in this moment, and then start to move in that direction. That way you can actually make the right steps. So that's really all I got for you on this video. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and until then, y'all, I will catch you in the next one. I'm gone.